Bien, did you have a good weekend? Sí, pasaste feliz fin de semana, happy weekend. Sí, muy bien, muy bien. So, if you remember last week, you guys, we started talking about where to shop. Remember, we did all those like stores. Hmm? And so, yeah. And so, behind me, what do we think this question is asking? Do we remember what botas are? Remember we talked about um, different clothing items, different items where we can shop, las tiendas. Right, boots. So our question, clase, ¿dónde compramos? Where do we buy? Remember the name of the store where we could go and buy boots or shoes? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama la tienda donde podemos comprar las botas? What do we call the store in español? What do we call the store, clase? It's in our vocab where we buy shoes and boots and things like that. ¿Cómo se llama? What is the name of the store? ¿Cómo se llama la tienda? Hola, Troy, Michaela, Arshad, Kendall, Trayvon. Buenos días a todos. Belle, Tiana, Ray, ¿cómo estás? We need our cameras on though, clase. I'm not seeing cameras. Very good, Ray. Woohoo, Ray. Good job. Anyone else? Where do we buy boots, clase? ¿Dónde compramos las botas en español? ¿Cómo se llama la tienda? What's the name of the store donde compramos las botas? Anyone else? I'll give you a hint. Started with the letter C, right? You also head on over to your guided notes and open those babies back up. Yeah, en español. Come on, clase. Yeah, we just need to pull up our vocab list, our guided notes from last time, right? Las tiendas, we're talking about where to shop, what stores, right? Sí. Trayvon, don't Google it. You need your vocab list. Muy bien, Bell. My screen is black. Is my screen black for everyone? Hi, Ethan. Do you pop in? Is my screen black for everyone? No? So Elijah, you may need to restart. Okay, thank you, Michaela. You may need to restart. Hi, Troy. Hi, Nevaeh. Shamar, ¿cómo estás? Arshad, Michaela, Ethan. How are you? Malia. How's everyone today? See, you guys are telling me an English word. Our question's in Spanish. I need the Spanish word. We need to get in Canvas and open up our guided notes, you guys. Hint, hint. These are all supposed to be refreshers. ¿Dónde compramos las botas? Where do we buy boots? What's the name of the store? ¿Cómo se llama? La tienda. What's the name of the store? ¿Dónde? Where? Compramos las botas, where we buy boots. En español, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama, clase? Okay, the mall is centro comercial, but that was not in our vocab. What's the name of the store? Remember how we talked about our kind of a cultural difference is that, yes, there are malls, there are centros comerciales, but people like the sort of more boutique store kind of a thing, right? They go, you want to buy shoes, you go to the shoe store, right? If you want to buy meat, you go to the butcher store or whatever, right? So remember, you guys, it should look like this. I'll share my screen. You're going to need to access it anyway because we need to finish up the bottom. Okay. So remember, it should look like this, clase. Estar y los lugares o las tiendas in module at the very bottom of Unit 1. So please access these. This is what we're going to practice today, and we need to finish them up so you can get your points for them. So I have one person who has answered me two people who have answered me, good Bell, in the chat. Clase, ¿dónde compramos las botas? Where do we buy shoes? What is the name of the store where we buy shoes? What is the name of the store where we buy shoes, clase? It should look like this. It should be at the bottom, somewhere at the end of Unit 1. Very good, Shamar. Bernadette, that's the hardware store. Good, Shamar. Anyone else? Clase? Where do we buy shoes? Ah, see. Okay. Well, yes and no. In the United States, maybe. See, that's the cultural thing, right? If you're outside the United States, maybe not, because that's, they have like a supermercado where you can buy everything like we would. Otherwise, they go to the panaderia for the bread store for bread. They go to the ferreteria for tools, right? And that's like all they sell. So that's a cultural difference. Okay. Yep. Anyone else? Where do we buy boots or shoes, clase? Where do we buy boots or shoes? Okay, I'm looking on GoGuardian. I see Tiana, I see Shamar. Very good, Ray. I see Bernadette, I see Belle. All in their vocab list, which is exactly where they should be. Okay, if you said, clase, la zapateria, you're absolutely correct. La zapateria, okay? All right, so here's the plan for today. Okay, do I have everyone's attention? Because I feel like I don't. Okay, take a look at my screen. Clase, hoy es lunes, if you're seeing my Zoom screen, el 24 de febrero, y vamos a practicar. So we're going to practice with all these things today. We're going to finish our vocab today for you guys to turn in for your points. So vamos a practicar con el vocabulario de las tiendas, right? So we're going to practice with our shopping, our grocery stores, our tiendas, our stores vocabulary. Okay. So I encourage you, I see some of you already do. I encourage you guys, you're going to need to finish up your guided notes today and turn them in for points. So please head on over to Canvas. And you want to make sure that you are, okay, thank you, Kendall, that you are in there, okay? So give me a thumbs up when you're ready to start. You should have your vocab list pulled up from Canvas. Give me a thumbs up. All right, I have Shamar ready. Anyone else? Anyone else ready? I need cameras on. Michaela's ready. Kendall's ready. Yay. Trayvon's ready. Tiana's ready. Molly, good job. Good, Elijah. Tienda is a store, and papeleria is like an office supply store, paper, where you buy like paper items. Yeah, okay. Okay, so our goal today, you guys, is, well, one of our goals today is, if I'm going to share my screen again, because it looks like some of you are ready to go, is we started this last week where we talked about the uses of the verb estar, to be. And we said that we use to be when we're talking about like temporary emotions, like being sad or happy, tired or sick, you know, those kinds of things. But we also use estar when we are in a location. Okay. So if I want to say, you know, somebody calls me on my phone, hey, where are you? Right? ¿Dónde estás? Where are you? What is your location? Right? I can say estoy en la zapatería. I'm at the shoe store. Right? Estoy en la zapatería. I'm at the shoe store. So we're going to use this in terms of location or position of something. We can also say el libro, the book, está, right, sobre la mesa. The book is on top of the table, is on the table, right? So locations, that's what we're practicing, okay? This continued use of estar. Okay, clase? All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So make sure that that's where you are, because we need to finish that today, right? We need to finish that today. Okay, let me get my screen pulled up here. And all right. So if you were absent, or if you maybe just happened to not notice this last week. Okay, everybody, here we go, right? Empecemos. We're getting ready to start. Everybody says they're ready. We are ready. All right, clases. So we're going to check out my Zoom screen real quick. We're going to do this real quickly, and we're going to play with these. That's our practice today, right? Okay. ¿Qué compramos? What are we buying? Clase, ¿qué compramos? So we have tiendas, right? Which is the basic word for store. Tienda de ropa, right? A clothing store. Okay, we could say tienda de zapatos, a shoe store. We wouldn't have to say zapateria, for example. Okay. So we had la papeleria, which was the office supply store where we would buy these items. Okay. We also had un bolígrafo, un portátil, una computadora, all at la papeleria. Okay, I'm just going to go through these quickly because we did these the other day. La zapateria, we can buy, compramos, right? We buy zapatos y botas a la zapateria. A la carniceria, at the butcher shop, compramos, we buy carne y pollo. En el mercado, at the market, like that's an outdoor market. And then there's the supermercado, right? Clase de supermercado, the supermarket. And compramos carne, pollo y las verduras. Las verduras, okay? If we want to make our houses look pretty, el vivero, we can go, it's kind of like a Home Depot where you can buy stuff to plant outside, right? Una planta or flores. We talked about biblioteca. Remember we said this was like the Greek word and this was like the Latin word. So biblioteca is the library, but the libreria is the bookstore. Who can tell me? I'm focused on this word store. What part of, for example, libreria, papeleria, zapateria, which part of the word tells us it's where we buy things? Do y'all remember that? Remember me telling you that last week? Very good, Belle. So you guys, this word, eria, or this part of the word, eria, it tells us that that's where we buy things. Okay, so if you notice that most of the words that we're looking at, right, have that eria ending because that's where we buy things. Okay. Then we had clothing store, una tienda de ropa. So ropa is clothing. And then we were talking about basic locations. So like in our house, in la casa, tenemos un baño. There's a bathroom in our house, right? Tenemos un baño in la casa. Okay, some of us maybe una piscina. Tenemos una piscina. Or estamos en el parque, right? Remember location. Estamos. We are at the park, right? Estamos en el parque. We are at the park. Okay. Sometimes, clase, estamos en el cine, we're at the cinema. O en el gimnasio, right? We're at the gym. Estamos, we are at the gym. Ooh, this is a hard one. This is a hard one, you guys. Peluqueria. Peluqueria is where we go get our hair done. Okay. Oficina is what it looks like. Okay. We mentioned this one earlier today. Ferreteria is a hardware store. Who remembers the way I try to give you guys to try to help you remember this? Remember we talked about the periodic table of elements. What is the symbol for iron? What is the symbol for iron in the periodic table of elements? Fe, right? Very good. Bernadette remembers. And so Fe, that's why a hardware store is called ferreteria, because it's where they used to be made out of iron, right? Very good, Elijah. Okay, la farmacia was just what it sounds like, the pharmacy. And then my favorite place is la panaderia, panaderia, panaderia. Okay. All right, any questions about any of those? That was just a little quick review. Okay. In your notes, you guys, I want you to scroll up to the top. And I want you to make sure, I'm going to share another screen with you, that you have, you guys take a look at my Zoom screen, that you have the chart of the forms of estar filled in on your sheet. Okay. So here they are here. Yo estoy, tú estás, et cetera. And you want to make sure that you know what they mean. So you want to type all that in. Okay. And make sure that you know what they mean. So at the top of your screen, you should have a blank chart and you should have filled in the forms of estar. So yo estoy, tú estás, usted, él, and ella está. Nosotros estamos, ustedes están, ellos and ellas están. So remember, you guys, we use these for location and for temporary feelings. Okay, temporary emotions. Okay. Join me over here on this side, clase. Let's do número uno. Juntos. Let's do it together. Mis amigos, blank, en el gimnasio. And we're going to use this estar, right? This is what we're going to fill in the blank. So first of all, who can tell me, what do you think number one means? What is the sentence in number 1 trying to say? It's got a blank in it, obviously. What is it trying to say? What are amigos, clase? Yes, very good, Belle. Very good. My friends. And then what is el gimnasio? Clase, ¿qué es un gimnasio? What's a gimnasio? Yeah, very good, Shamar. So we're trying to say, you guys, very good. My friends are in the gym or at the gym. Because remember, we're practicing location and we have to use a star with location. So in the chat, tell me which star would we use to fill in the blank? Ray, very good. Belle, very good. Now remember, it's mis amigos, so it's plural. So if it's plural, you guys, you gotta look over here on the plural side. What are your choices? I've only heard from 4 people. Good, Shamar. Jomarian, Bernadette. I want to hear from everyone. Elijah, you need to join us. Malia, good job. Trevon, Ethan, Malik, Kendall. Yes, Michaela. So what form of a star goes with that? Good, Bernadette. It's plural. Amigos, plural. Good, Kendall. Troy, have I heard from you, Troy? Elijah, have I heard from you? Malik, it's plural. Amigos. Good, Joe Marion. Good job. Arshad, did I hear from you? There you go, Malik. Good job. Yes, you guys, están with an N because it's they, right? It's they, it's plural. So it's going to be ellos down here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna erase all my stuff here. Okay. All right, clase, número 3. Número 3. What do I put in the blank, clase, in número 3? Ray's quick on that keyboard. Ray, good job. Tiana, muy bien. Número 3, clase. Good job, you guys. Good job. Okay, so now tell me, what does number 3 mean? What is that sentence telling us? The whole sentence. What is the whole sentence telling us, please? Yes, very good, Bernadette. Very good, Belle. Good, Ray. Good, Elijah. Okay, anyone else? Jamarian, how do I fill in this blank for number 3? Ethan, have I heard from you? Very good. Very good, Jamarian. Malik, good job. Ethan? Okay, estoy. Very good. Estoy. So I'm at the store, right? Hey, where the heck are you? ¿Dónde estás? Estoy en la tienda. Estoy en la tienda. Okay. All right. Muy bien. All right. How about número 6, clase? Número 6. Número 6. Tell me what you would put in the blank and then tell me what you think the sentence means. Very good, Belle. Ray? Very good. Número 6. Tiana, good job. Muy bien, Belle. How would we fill in the blank and what does the sentence mean? Muy bien. Muy bien. Good job, Malia. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, clase. Muy bien. So, estamos, right? We are at the office or we are in the office, whichever you want to, however you want to do it. It doesn't really matter. Nosotros estamos en la oficina. Okay, we're at the office or we're in the office. Okay. All right, one last one, and that's número 7. Ustedes, and it's a question. So tell me what you put in the blank and then tell me what you think the question is asking. Número 7, number 7. Por favor. You guys are doing a great job. Número 7. What would you put in the blank And what does it mean? Got to be careful, Ray. Is it singular or plural? How would you fill in the blank? Wow, Belle, good job. Shamar, good job. Bernadette, yep. Trayvon. No. What's cine? Cine. Okay, anyone else for number 7? I'll give you another few seconds. Numero 7. How would you fill in the blank and what does the question, what's it asking? Good, Kendall. Okay, if you said están, because remember it's plural, ustedes están en el cine. If it's plural, it's are you all? Are you all, right? You're talking to multiple people. It's got an ES on it. Are you all are at the movies, right? Or in good English, are you guys all at the movies, right? Are you guys at the movies? Are y'all at the movies? Okay. Good job, you guys. You did a great job. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing because I need to fix up my screen. In the meantime, you guys get a little brain break while I get my screen pulled up here to the next best thing. And you need to please head on over to your guided notes. We're going to finish that up. Okay. Head on over to your guided notes. Now, in those guided notes, let's see if I can pull my copy up again. Yours is going to look a little different than mine, but that's okay. Okay. In your guided notes down at the bottom, you should see this purple and green box. Okay. When you type into this purple and green box, it's going to move. It's going to add stuff. You are going to add to this list. This is not the complete list. Are y'all with me? Yes or no? Give me a thumbs up. So we're going to add some to these. So I need you to really pay attention so you'll know the ones that you're responsible for. Okay. All right. All right. Let me get my handy dandy pen here. I don't like this red. I don't know why it always comes up red, but I'm going to change it up. Okay. This one you don't need. And this one you don't need. Okay. And the rest of these we need to add to your purple and green box. Okay. Since we're talking about location and the use of estar, right? We need to be able to give a location. So I'll just read through them so you can hear what they sound like. You guys fill in your chart as we go, okay? So encima is on top. Debajo, below or underneath. Encima y debajo. So notice these are like opposites, okay? Enfrente, enfrente, in front. Detrás, behind. Now, I have a question for you. How come this word de on your thing is like in parentheses? Why is it in parentheses? Who can make a guess? Why is it in parentheses on your list? Any guesses? This is kind of an important thing to know. Yes, Bernadette, because you don't need it all the time. Absolutely. So then the question is, when do we need it? Right? When do we need it? Well, if we pretend we're having a conversation, you know, somebody says, where is the chair? if we were to say it's in front of the desk, then we need the de in there. Okay. But if somebody says, if we say it's in front of the desk, right, we would need the de. But if somebody says, where is it? We'd say right there in front, enfrente. Okay. Or cross from, we could say, right? So we don't always have to have the de, right? We're only going to use that de when we're trying to say it's in front of something else or behind something else, right? But we don't always use that in a sentence. So you're not always going to use the de. Okay. Yeah, Malik. So dentro is inside. Entre is between. Cerca is close. Oh, it's close, right? Está cerca. It's close. Está cerca. It's far. Está lejos. Okay. Or we could say está lejos del gimnasio, right? It's far from the gym. Okay. Cerca, lejos. On the left or to the left, izquierda. It's a big long word. Izquierda. On the right or to the right, a la derecha. And then next to, al lado. So what I need for y'all to do is to give me a thumbs up when you have your purple and green chart filled out. Don't forget to put your English in. Okay. Sobre and delante, right? Sobre is on top. I'll just add it to this if I can get my annotate up. See, that's the kind of the hard part, you guys. It's so hard to find one source, yeah, that has everything. So sobre is on top. I'll just add it to the box if y'all can see that. And then the next one was delante, is another way of saying in front. Oops. I can't move my day now. It won't let me. Okay. So I've just added, maybe. Delete. It won't let me delete that. No. No. Okay. So you have here, you guys, encima and sobre are interchangeable, sort of. Because encima is like on top or above. Sobre is just on. Okay. And then this one also has extra. Enfrente can also be like across from. And delante is just plain old in front. So make sure you have both of those. And then give me a thumbs up, you guys, when you have all of these filled in. So we can move on. Once you have these filled in, take a look at your guided notes and make sure you have all the blanks. If not, ask me. Please go ahead and submit so you can get your points. Once you're finished, you have everything filled in, then go ahead and submit so you can get your points, Klassen. Okay, don't forget to tell me when you're done. Don't forget to tell me when you've submitted. You've got these filled out so I can go on to the next activity. Okay, thank you, Ray. Kendall's done. Ray's done. Kendall's done. Who else is done? Make sure you submit, you guys. Shamar, or was that a thumbs up? No, okay. Ethan, you with us? Trayvon, you with us? Elijah, okay. Belle's done. All right, Trayvon. Tiana, how you doing? Michaela, you doing all right? Malik, y'all done? Malik, did you submit for your points? Okay. Remember too, you guys, this is all in your module, right? You can access it anytime you need. Yes, you're adding to them. Yes. Because you're going to see them in activities and stuff like that. So you're going to want to have to know what they. Okay, that's fine, Malik. Again, you guys, this is all in the module. Okay, so you can access it anytime. Okay. I don't think I've published it yet. I don't remember, but so up here, who's asking me that? Bernadette, can you see my screen? The ones I have circled. So enfrente is like in front of or like across from, you know, because it's in front of you, enfrente. And delante is also in front of you. Okay. Yeah. So think about it this way, you guys. Remember when you were in grade school and they made you get in line to like go to the bathroom, right? Well, sometimes, you know, the person in front of you in line, I mean, they had their back to you, but they're still in front of you. So that would be delante. Okay. If the person turned around to face you in the line, then that person would be enfrente. They're still in front of you, but they're facing you now. So that's kind of the difference. Okay. Does that make sense, Bernadette? Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. In a couple of minutes, you guys, we need to move on. So in about 30 seconds or so. Over here's the other one that's circled right here, Bernadette. Yeah. So sobre is on or on top. Encima can be like above too. Okay. So it can be like on, but like above something. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop sharing that screen and make sure that if you didn't get those finished, okay, that you check out the module later today. Okay. And yeah. All right. Let me make sure I have the right thing here. Yeah. Okay. So take a look at my screen, you guys, real quick, and then we're gonna do something else. We're gonna do another activity, but we need to kind of have a context for these. Okay. Our next unit, you guys, is going to be about the house. We're going to learn about our house. So we want to make sure, right, and furniture and stuff like that. So this is kind of a preview, right? A trailer for our next unit as well. All right, so take a look at my screen. Our question, you guys, ¿Dónde está la lámpara? Right? La lámpara, check it out, está sobre la mesa. It's on the table. Sobre la mesa. Okay? All right, clase? ¿Dónde está la alfombra? ¿Dónde está la alfombra? La alfombra está delante. We can say in front of the armchair Or we could even say like across from the armchair, right? Está delante del sillón o enfrente del sillón, right? It's all however you want to look at it, okay? Okay, clase, keep watching. ¿Dónde está el coche? El coche está dentro del garaje. So at the end of the day today, you're gonna have to find a rabbit for me. So you need to pay attention to this. Okay. See. Okay. El coche está dentro. It's inside the garage. Okay. Clase, ¿dónde está el espejo? The mirror. El espejo está encima del lavabo. Está encima del lavabo, right? It's above the sink. Okay. Okay, clase, ¿dónde está el perro? And you guys, I need an accent mark there. ¿Dónde está el perro? El perro está detrás de la estufa. He's behind the stove. We could also say he's next to the stove, al lado, right? El perro está al lado de la estufa. Okay. All right, clase. ¿Dónde está? Again, I need an accent. El gato. ¿Dónde está el gato, clase? El gato está debajo de la silla. Debajo de la silla. So notice that we're using the de in all of these because we're talking about where something is in relation to something else. Okay. All right. So these are the ones that we had that we added to today. All good, right? Okay. All right. Can you guys tell me, ¿dónde está la lámpara? What's our word we need to use here? Can you pop it in the chat? Don't worry about spelling, or you can unmute. ¿Dónde está la lámpara, clase? I don't care about the spelling. Yay, Belle. Good job. Anyone else? Belle was paying attention. Good, Ray. Again, I'm not worried about spelling so much. Do the best you can. Clase, ¿dónde está la lámpara? Pop it in the chat. ¿Dónde está la lámpara? Okay, muy bien. Yeah, you can say either encima or sobre. Encima or sobre. Either one works. Okay, all right, good job. Okay, let's try another one. Clase, ¿dónde está la alfombra? ¿Dónde está la alfombra? Where's the rug? How do we say in front of or across from? Very good, Malik. Very good, Ray. Anyone else? Good, Belle. ¿Dónde está la alfombra? You guys, I'm not concerned about spelling, but everybody needs to focus on what we're doing. Okay, you're not doing homework in other classes. You're not playing games. You're not reading, right? You're not doing homework for this class. You're paying attention to what we're doing. Okay, very good, you guys. So you could say either delante or enfrente. Okay, either which way, across from or in front of. Okay. All right, clase, ¿dónde está el coche? ¿Dónde está, good, Belle? El coche. Good, Ray. Good, Malik. I want to hear from as many people as possible. Ethan, I haven't heard from you much today. Jamarian, Tiana, Kendall, Trayvon. ¿Dónde está el coche? Good, Shamar. Yeah. Anyone else? Here's our coche. Dentro. Muy bien. Dentro. Inside. Dentro. Okay. All right, clase. ¿Dónde está el espejo? The mirror. ¿Dónde está el espejo? ¿Dónde está el espejo, clase? Very good, Trayvon. Anyone else? Very good, Jamarian. Perfect. Anyone else? Elijah, how about you? Good, Kendall? Malia or Michaela? Ethan? Good, Kendall. Yeah, you could say encima or you can say sobre, right? Either which one, right? Encima or sobre. Okay, good job. All right, the dog. The dog. Clase, ¿dónde está el perro? Where's the dog? ¿Dónde está el perro? Ethan? Elijah? Good. Good, Malik. Good, Ray. Good, Tiana. Arshad, have I heard from you today? Good, Kendall. Bernadette, muy bien. Trayvon. Nicely done. Okay, you guys, we could say detrás, behind. Or, I think I got cut off down here. We could say cerca, he's near. Or we could say al lado, next to. Right? We could have even said that. Cerca would be near. He's near the stove. Or next to the stove. Al lado de la estufa. My neighbor's got a new Cocker Spaniel, little puppy, a boy puppy. And they haven't named him yet, but I get to go meet him this week. I love puppies. Okay, clase. Take a look at this image. ¿Dónde está la silla? So in relation to the cat, where is the chair? Notice the chair is small, and we want to say far from. The chair is far away from the cat. Good, Ray. Good, Shamar. La silla está. Yeah, but we want to say far away. That's why it's so small, right? Yeah, good, Kendall. Okay, so lejo, lejo, lejo. That's our word for far. Okay, right, you guys. So we had cerca is near, which I think our sentence got cut off down here, and then lejos or lejo rather is far. Okay, muy bien. All right, good job. Good job. Okay, I got a little video for us, and then we're going to switch gears and do something else. So let me see if I can get this loaded. If it'll let me. Yeah. All righty. Headed there. All right. Make sure you have sound on. Okay, make sure you all have sound on. Okay, and that you can see my Zoom screen. Okay, we got Basho, and he is going to help us find the boots, right? He's looking for boots today, lost boots, okay? Make sure you can hear him.
Quiero mis botas, ¿dónde están? Quiero mis botas, ¿dónde están? Debajo de la mesa, no están ahí. Encima de la silla, no están ahí. Adentro de la bolsa, no están ahí. ¿Dónde están mis botas? ¿Dónde están mis botas? ¿Dónde están mis botas?
En tus pies están ahí.
Quiero mi chaqueta, ¿dónde está? Quiero mi chaqueta, ¿dónde está? Debajo de la mesa, no está ahí. Encima de la silla, no está ahí. Adentro de la bolsa, no está ahí. ¿Dónde está mi chaqueta? ¿Dónde está mi chaqueta? ¿Dónde está mi chaqueta?
En tu espalda está ahí.
Quiero mi gorra, ¿dónde está? Quiero mi gorra. mesa, no está ahí. Encima de la silla, no está ahí. Adentro de la bolsa, no está ahí. ¿Dónde está mi gorra? ¿Dónde está mi gorra? ¿Dónde está mi gorra?
Tu cabeza está ahí.
Quiero mi mochila, ¿dónde está? Quiero mi mochila, ¿dónde está? Debajo de la mesa, no está ahí. Encima de la silla, no está ahí. Adentro de la bolsa, no está ahí. ¿Dónde está mi mochila? ¿Dónde está mi mochila? ¿Dónde está mi mochila?
En tus hombros está ahí.
All right, so that's just a little brain break for us, you guys. Okay, muy bien. Okay, preguntas, any questions before we go on to our next thing today? Nothing? No? Okay. Muy bien. Yep. Let me get myself here and put this next activity. My computer's thinking too hard. Thinking too hard. Sorry. It's a good time for you guys to brain break a little bit. Sometimes I think I click too many times and then I lose my stuff. So I apologize. My computer's thinking. Okay, I'm gonna put a quick link in the chat. And I don't know if this is gonna be blocked, so you guys are gonna need to tell me if it's gonna block it for you, okay? All right. All right, you guys, try that and then let me know if that's gonna block you. There's a link in the chat, you guys, check it out. Okay, so Bernadette has access to it. Anyone else? It works? Okay, so let's practice, you guys. It's 6 after. I'll give you about 3 minutes. I think there's a timer on that, but go ahead and practice. It's a word wall game, right? It should look like this. If you can't access, then let me know. It's like a game show kind of a thing. Okay. And then put your score in the chat, please. Put your score in the chat.
Who's ready to hatch some?
Okay. Let me know your score when you're finished. It should be like a game show kind of a thing. When you're finished, put your score, please, in the chat. Yay, Malia. Very good, Bernadette. Put your score in the chat, you guys. I mean, I can see you on Go Guardian, but I'd like to see what your score is. Rashad, how are you doing? Did you already finish? Kindle? Good job, Malik. Good, Joe Marion. Good job. Okay, don't forget to give me your score. Okay, I still need a few scores in chat, please. Good job, Kindle. You like the cats? Me too, Tiana. Me too. Okay. All right, finish that up, you guys. Pop your score in. Shamara, I can't read that number. Is that an 8? Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, when you are, wow, good job, Trayvon. Okay, when you are finished, I need for you to head on over to Canvas and refresh your screen, okay? Head on over to Canvas and refresh your screen. I'll wait for you in Go Guardian, okay? So meet me over in Canvas, you guys. Malik. Yeah. Michaela, Troy. Yeah. Okay. Make sure you refresh. So I'm waiting on mine to go to student view. Okay, in the resource library, you guys should have these vocab slides about the stores, okay? You can always open up your guided notes. But go ahead and scroll to the bottom of Unit 1. Okay. And there's a couple of practice exercises here, and I want to go over the instructions with you. And then I'll give you some work time because it's 15 after. So go ahead and click on Práctica 19, practice 19. I know it says quiz. Remember, it's not a quiz. Unless it says prueba, it's not a quiz, okay? So if we're looking at question number 1, for example, here it says, help these people to find the correct store. Necesito means I need. So this person comes up to you and says, you're in the store, right? Estás en la tienda. And somebody says to you, necesito un cuaderno y bolígrafos. Well, I need to know that a cuaderno is a notebook and a bolígrafo is a pen. And then I'm going to choose which store I would buy that in. Again, you can use your guided notes, or the slides are in the module, or they're in the resource library. So whichever you want to use, you have 3 options there, 2 options, okay? Question number 2 is based on these images, okay? ¿Dónde está clase Adela? So you would find Adela. She's trying on shoes. So which store is she in? Okay, so that's an easy one. Again, you can use your notes or you can use the vocab slides, whichever, okay? All right, any questions about that first one? Okay. On the next one, in the next one, you're going to have to write some sentences. So I need everybody to watch my screen or join me there in Canvas, because you're going to need to write a simple sentence, okay? Remember I said you were going to have to find the rabbit for me, okay? So the very last thing here is ¿Dónde está el conejo? Conejo, rabbit. So if you click on conejo, ¿Dónde está el conejo? Okay, let's look at our instructions. Use the textbook tool to identify in Spanish the location of the rabbit. Good job, Michaela. Do not complete the page about the weather. Okay, sometimes I can't cut these. They don't allow me to cut. So you're not going to worry about this part down here. Right, you guys, that's a no. No need to worry about it. You are just going to focus on finding the rabbit. Okay, so looking at my screen, everybody please look at my screen because I'm trying to save you some grief. The question is, ¿Dónde está el conejo? Where is he? Here is your sentence. Okay, el conejo está blank. La caja, the box, like in the box, behind the box, or between the boxes, right? So you'll have to decide if you need to make box plural. And you're going to come up here and open your text box. Who can tell me, where is this rabbit? Where is this rabbit? Clase, ¿dónde está el conejo in number 1 here? In Spanish, ¿dónde está el conejo? Clase, ¿dónde está el conejo? I'm trying to help you with your homework. You guys, ¿dónde está el conejo? Where is this rabbit? How do we say next to or near? Okay, very good. So we can say, here's what you're going to type. El conejo está, and you could say cerca, right? Near, or you could say al lado, next to, de la caja. Everybody see my sentence here? Sí o no? Give me a thumbs up if you all see my sentence here in green. I'll try to zoom here. Sí o no, clase? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Belle's telling me yes, yes. Elijah, you see in my sentence? Shamar, Kendall, Malia, Michaela, Jomarian, Bernadette, Tiana, Trayvon. Muy bien. So do not turn this in if it's not in a full sentence. Okay. You need to just use your sentence up here as the model. The dot, dot, dot is the location, right? In the box, behind the box, in front of the box, whatever. Okay, you have several minutes to work on either one of those before we leave today. You guys, we only have a few more weeks, barely, before we start testing for the end of this 9 weeks, right? The end of this third quarter. So you don't want to get behind. I'm trying to give you all time in class to get work done. So please use that time well. If you have a question, holler at me, please. Okay. So yeah, so I'm looking in Go Guardian, Malik, Ethan, I don't know what you're working on. Can't see your screen. Michaela, let me know if I can help you. Tiana, same. Good, Trayvon. Troy, let me know. Ethan. Arshad, I can't see your Go Guardian at all. Remember, you can use your guided notes, or the slides are in the module or in the resource library, right? Hey, guys, that's our time for today. Please remember to reach out if you have any questions. Okay, have a great lunch. Nos vemos miércoles, right? See you Wednesday. All right, reach out if you have any questions in between on Wednesday, okay? Have a great one, you guys. Stay safe. Adios. Thank you for your hard work. Adios.